Is the Netherlands safe at night? Can't believe this happened at midnight, American in Europe. So we are checking out It's Skyy. It looks like he's doing somewhat of like a vlog in the Netherlands. I can't wait till I can go do this stuff. I wish when I was younger, back in my 20s, I was able to kind of just travel and go out and vlog and see different places, and now I have to wait to do it in my 30s and try and schedule it out because of 3 children and full-time work and all that good stuff. So all right, I'm pretty pumped for this one. I don't know why the Netherlands does it have like a stigma of not being safe at night? I don't think I would ever hear that. I always hear such positive things about the Netherlands, so I don't know. Let's see what It's Skyy's got going on, and yeah, smash the like button. Let's dive in.
Oh, there is just something about the Netherlands at night. There's a different type of magic, different type of sauce. And on top of that, people still be hugging the block outside, even in a small town like Haarlem. And when most stores close early and the streets quiet down, is there really anything to do? And is it safe? And well, the sun is setting, so let's find out. And now there is so much to do in Haarlem during the day, from boat rides to museums to just enjoying the sun. But now it's about 9:20 p.m. It's dark like a mug, and I want to show you guys around. It was actually extremely nice today. Randomly, out of the whole week, it's been raining and cold, and today it was so sunny. Everybody was out, and all the tourists decided to come to Haarlem. Y'all think I'm joking? I don't know why, but it was so busy here today. But on the bright side, though, we are gonna push on and get this vlog done because we bosses, and it's so nice. Look, I didn't even need a jacket.
I will say, you guys, I really want to, if you know any like Europeans, I know, just anyone from any country that is actually from the country out there making vlogs or videos, it's a lot of the time it's always Americans doing it. So I'd love to see some like other people actually from the country out there that do vloggings all around Europe. There's a couple, I know. I think I've done a few, but yeah, that's something I would really love to see.
And I believe it or not, I've been actually wanting to make this video for actually a minute. Oh, this girl's staring hard at me. All up in my grill. But yeah, I've been actually wanting to make this vlog for a minute. But the first thing we gotta do is actually go through the station, and from the station, we're gonna head south. And again, it is actually really nice tonight, like for real. Like, I am so hot. But Haarlem is special at night, at least to me. I actually really love Haarlem. There is the station right here. And actually, look, you can actually see through the ground right here. This is actually the bike parking. So look, if you look closely, you can see my bike in there. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
I actually walked. But yeah, I figured we would go ahead and leave the station, head south, and just go straight to the center. Also, quick side note, this is actually fairly new. They put it in this summer, and it's a game that people play. I'm guessing the bar right here put
that's
this
pretty cool.
in, and it's a game where people play and they throw the ball. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what this game's called. That's my bad. But it is cool though, and it's a nice addition to have to the station. Like, I don't know, like, come on, Haarlem got that sauce. Oh man, I just thought of another problem I have. I did not bring my zoom lens. If I did, you would be able to see that is the moon right there.
Yeah, the moon looks, it looks really lit up.
Come on. Dang it.
Everything seems so clean and quiet. Maybe not quiet, but like not super crowded, but also still vibrant at the same time at nighttime.
Or
cool.
Not a fan of the vlog. I don't do nightlife much. It's not that I can't go out and hug the block at night. It's just, Pim, come on, I got kids. I'm trying to be at home hugging the block with them. That bar is lit right there. Holy cow. That bar is always lit at night. With that said, that doesn't mean I don't like to come out when it's late. Like, I actually don't mind being out when it's late at night. It is so gorgeous. Haarlem is so pretty at night, at least in my eyes. Plus, all the lights change as soon as you press the button. No waiting, no nothing. But yeah, Haarlem is a gorgeous city at night. Again, it's just with the kids, I try to be at home with them, put them to bed, make sure they're sleeping okay, and then, you know, getting ready to work the next day. Also, too, I don't know if you know, but in the summer, it gets dark so late. Like sometimes it was getting dark at like, and I promise, it was getting dark at like 10:45, sometimes 11. And look how dark it is, and it changed so quickly. All right, now we are coming across the bridge. Now something you will notice the whole night is when you come across like this bridge especially, the white balance is yellow, right? It's because these lights are extremely red. They're like, not a red, but like an amber. Yeah.
Really?
Dang, people calling me out even at night. But yeah, these lights are like an amber color. That's why I look a bit funky. But though we're gonna still head down to the center.
Yellow.
Also too, so the center's that way. Then if you go this way, that's a gorgeous view. The windmill is actually right
That looks
that
so
way.
cool. I mean, I can't really quite see it, but just to be like walking across like a bridge and there's like a little boat like in between buildings. This is like so European in my head for me, like seeing something like this. We don't get little cities like this. And I know Netherlands has a ton of water pretty much across the entire country. I think I've watched a video on that
And
before.
if you go this way, that's a gorgeous view. The windmill is actually right that way. And I do have to super say this, but Haarlem is bigger than the city center. I gotta say that because people gonna pull up in the comments. But though, I ain't got all night, so we just going to the city center. It starts clearing out around this time because everything's about to close. Albert Heijn right there is still open. And then you have the bars right over here that are also still open. Side note too, this bar right here, Pond 13, right? This bar is actually really dope. I highly recommend it. Actually, no, Pond 13 is actually more of it's a bar, but it's more of a restaurant too as well. Really good food. But Pond 13 is right across from Chocolate Company. Now, if you don't know Chocolate Company, I actually film here quite a lot when I get my Skypuccinos because the sun doesn't hit over here, so nobody's over there. People are usually on this side right here or across the street, but the sun don't hit right here until a certain time, so people don't be over there. So that's one of my go-to filming spots. This bar right here is actually really cool as well. I actually know the owner. We always say what's up to each other. And I go in every now and then to watch Formula One. Then right here, if you can't tell, that is Queen.
Formula One. I've got to get back to a Formula One video. If you guys have any recommendations, drop them down in the comments below or the little link in the description. If you're an F1 fan, I think I've done 2-3 videos on F1. It's been a while though. I need to swing back around to it.
The place that my wife loves to go get scones. I actually went there today. And then Queens is also right next to my favorite street, which is like completely dark.
Wow.
It is so dark down there. And then we are just continuing down the strip. Now,
all the bikes.
Places are closed. All the shops and things are closed. And they close, I would say maybe around 6, which actually makes sense because look, people ain't got they got lives. They need to go home. But though it is nice at night because it's so quiet. Like I'm telling you, today it was so busy. Like I didn't even go on this street. I actually went on the street behind me because it was a lot quieter on that street. This street was so packed and yeah, you could like barely get through. I don't know why everybody was in Haarlem today. Side note though, it is still a bunch of people out. Like dang, it is like, yeah, still, oh, and I hear music. I wonder what this music is for. But anyway, look, I'm telling you, Haarlem is nice at night. It is gorgeous, too. I actually want to do a walk like this in Amsterdam because I remember doing a walk in Amsterdam late at night, and that was nice, too. It's just so different from...
Yeah, like the whole lighting of the city just kind of gives off like a different vibe than any kind of like American city. I don't know. And I know we're kind of getting like a, blurred view of it because it's kind of focused on him, but I can still get a little bit of the vibe.
Completely different. Okay, what is going on?
Wow.
It is music at the square. Maybe that's why everybody was in Haarlem today. Oh, wow. Holy... Man, I gotta show you this. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is a...
the square is so
that
big.
Is a movie playing, and there's a bunch of people sitting down. Man, we gotta go check this out. What is... They must not watch the blog. They didn't even tell me about this.
How cool.
All right, man. Okay, so that is sauce, man. I'm not even gonna lie. They're actually having a movie outside. Dang, the night that I chose to do this, and like everybody's out watching a movie. I'll be honest, I ain't never seen this.
What movie they watching. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Just the buildings, everything.
If I knew about this.
Are they like playing music to the movie? I didn't hear any sound coming from the actual movie, and it seemed pretty old. It's kind of like what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a mix between a show and a play. I don't know. That's interesting.
This I actually would have brought my family. I would have made the kids stay up, but no, they were so tired today. Baby Sky Money had swim today, so he is knocked out. All of this is still busy over here. It's a bunch of people over there, as well as the street behind.
Wij doen een shout-out naar Lucas Veldmaat. Ja, ik kom naar Haarlem, man. Dat is echt leuk.
Yeah, you too, man. Oh, there's like a dope shot of the moon right here. I couldn't get it again because I don't got my zoom lens, but dang, that's a dope shot. Sucks, but we do have to move on because we are approaching my favorite street right here. Only because you can see there's a dope shot right there.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on. This way has a bunch. It's usually like really, really packed, but I think a lot of people are actually watching the movie over in the square. This is right behind the cathedral, which you also get like a really dope shot right around here.
That does look really cool.
All right, but we are going to continue our way down.
So no cars, right? Just like bikes kind of in the square area. I don't think I've seen, there might be some cars there in the background, but everyone's riding bikes. That's
The strip this way, though, there's some great restaurants right over here. This one I've actually never been to, but I have been to this place here, as well as this place right here with the fire. All right, now if I'm being real, I've never been to this place right here. It's called Tatsu, and it's a sushi place, but yeah, I ain't never been there. Do it. Some random girls. This place.
I'm still just so blown away. Look at all the bikes. That is so different. Europe is different. I know, Netherlands, but I had to say it.
And I've gone to this place a few times. This place right on the corner. Holy cow, it is so packed tonight. Wow. I cannot, you can even hear it. Like, I'm sure you can hear these people. Wow,
Yeah.
It is crazy packed. This place across, too, is also packed, too. I've been there, but that's the place that be tripping me out because that restaurant right there, they will put their chairs out at like 12 p.m., but don't open until 5. Yeah, I think the place is called La Room, or yeah, I think it's like La Room. Great place, great people, just confusing. All right, we're gonna go over here real quick because this place wraps around, this street right here wraps around the cathedral, and you have just a bunch more restaurants and then a few bars that are going straight down the street. And all you'll do once you go this way is head back to the square. But yeah, man, I love Haarlem at night because one, it's calm, but also two, it's just different. It shows so many different sides, and they're all like pretty solid. Yeah, it's nice, and it just seems like there's something for everybody here. There's a different kind of place for a certain crowd. And what's funny to me is there are so many kids out, like with their parents. It's a lot of kids out.
Pretty late too, right?
Down this strip right here, right? And again, you could tell like it's just a complete party right down there. But then you come down here and it's restaurants and it's people chilling, people hanging out, dates, and completely different from down there. And then look, if you're like me and you got the sauce, you'll actually stop and just look up and you will just see how amazing and pretty this city is.
Wow. So cool.
All right, now, although we're not right in the city center, it's actually just like right over these buildings. But we're gonna walk along the water. The water is actually right over here. And dang, man, what is going on with people tonight? All up on me. I ain't dripping too much sauce tonight, man.
He keeps saying sauce. Is that like a, what is that? What is that phrase?
And obviously I don't usually film at night, but when I do, this is like my favorite thing to do, is to get shots near the water with the light from the buildings bouncing onto the water. Come on, getting that reflection. And then you got the moon. Pam, you got the moon right there? Come on, man. Tell me that's not sauce.
I want to be here.
Side note too, though. I
want to go here
I
so
would
bad.
not mind hopping in this boat. Oh, I'm out of focus. Yeah, look at that boat. God dang, that boat's nice. And I also, too, I'm gonna be honest, too, when I film at night, no one talks to me. This is the first time where I've had, like, I almost got hit by a bike. I've had, like, I don't know how many people just randomly come up to me.
All right, we're going to go ahead and end it there. It looks really amazing. If you guys want to see his full video, go check it out. I'll have a link down in the description. You can see the whole vlog. But from what I'm seeing, Haarlem, Netherlands. I don't know. I mean, I guess as somebody who just usually just sees Amsterdam, this looks very similar, but much more quieter and maybe a little less crazy. I might have to go here. I don't know. It looks cozy. Maybe if I took the family, seems more of like a family place. So, all right. Thanks for the recommendation, you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.